Hey everybody, it's Giselle. Welcome back to my channel. So clearly a lot of things have been going on in the world lately. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys are taking all of this. I feel like this is I think I might go sit somewhere else because this music is annoying me. So clearly I don't have to say that a lot of things have been going on in the world lately. Honestly, I feel like this is the perfect time for people to show the real side of them. I feel like I've always had kind of like mixed emotions on that, just because I don't want to overshare. I think it's important to have a personal life and not share everything online. But with that being said, I think that everything that's going on in the world is a great opportunity for people to show a realer side of them. I can speak for myself. The past few videos that I've posted, not that there's anything wrong with posting informative videos, but I feel like I got kind of really into posting informative videos because they do tend to be more popular than my more personal videos. But I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to share more of a personal side of me, and I'm planning on just vlogging, I guess, the next few days or weeks. I'm not sure how long. There's a plane. So like I was saying, I'm gonna be vlogging me in quarantine during the next few days or weeks. Nobody really knows how long we're gonna be stuck like this for, but for however long that we are, I do plan on posting, not every single day, but posting like one day yes, one day no, just so I have time to edit the videos and all on the days that I'm not vlogging. So I thought I'd talk to you guys about things that I'm doing to stay entertained and things that I'm doing for the past few days that I've been in quarantine. And since everywhere's closed, all the restaurants are closed, you can only get delivery. First, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how my year has been going so far, just because, like I said, I want you guys to get to know me on more of a personal level. And for those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, I feel like I don't purposely do this, but sometimes not just me but other people's lives can seem quote-unquote perfect because nobody really posts the bad things. So I thought I would share some things that have happened to me this year that haven't been so amazing, so you guys can see me as more of like a friend than as somebody that life seems perfect, because my life is far beyond from perfect. So the beginning of the year, I mean, clearly everybody's having kind of a crazy year just because of this whole coronavirus thing, but for me specifically, in the beginning of the year, I came back from vacation from Brazil. I vlogged that if you guys want to go check that out. So when I got back, I had a cold when I was in Brazil, and I was kind of whatever about it, like whatever, it's gonna pass. So then when I got back to Miami, this was honestly one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me before. So I get back and I go to sleep one day. My cold has already passed, by the way, and I wake up one morning and my entire room is spinning. So I didn't know what was going on. That really scared me because I've never been the kind of person that gets dizzy. So I didn't really know what to think of that. I don't even know how to explain. It wasn't even like, oh, like I didn't eat enough. That's what my mom and other people were saying. Sorry, I had to change where I was sitting because the light was like in my eyes and like I wasn't being able to open my eyes. So basically I woke up and I knew that it wasn't because I hadn't eaten enough, because I had eaten enough. That's what a lot of people were telling me. Like my mom was like, oh, you probably just, you know, were dizzy because you didn't eat that much the night before, and like that wasn't the case because I literally ate Chipotle. I'm like, that's impossible. And it's a different feeling than feeling lightheaded. It wasn't lightheaded, like it was literally, oh my god, there's so much wind right now. It wasn't that I was lightheaded, is that I literally opened my eyes and my entire room was spinning to the point that I had to look at my finger, like I had to focus on my finger for like a good 10 seconds so that my room would stop spinning. It was honestly the scariest thing I've ever went through in my entire life. Like, it sounds kind of stupid saying that, but like it was just like I was very out of control in that moment. Like I had no control of what I was looking at. Like I couldn't focus my focal point on one thing. Like just everything was spinning. It was so scary. So then after that happened, I kind of just thought it was like a one-time thing. So I was just like, oh, whatever, like I didn't think that much of it until the next morning I woke up. And you know when you have those kind of sleeps where you just wake up and then you're still kind of tired, so you go back to sleep, and then you wake up again and it's still too early, so you go back to sleep. That happened to me. And each time that I woke up, so it happened to me 3 times, every time that I would wake up, my room would start spinning. So that was really scary. After that happened literally 3 times that morning, called my mom and I was like, look, like I don't know what's going on, my room's spinning, like I don't know what to do. So then she was like, you have to go to the doctor. You know, my mom spoke to some people because everybody in my family's doctors. So a lot of people said that it was probably an ear infection. So I went to the ear doctor. I also went to get my blood taken out just to make sure that I wasn't anemic. And I wasn't anemic, which I knew that I wasn't because I had been eating so much during the Christmas break that I was like, there's no way that it's because I wasn't eating enough. So then I went to an ear doctor. They said I didn't have an ear infection, but they were saying it had probably had something to do with the fact that I had just had a cold. And then I went on a plane and I was wearing earplugs on the plane because I didn't want to hear anybody like making noise while I was sleeping. And it's probably just a mix of all of that. The earplugs in my ear, on top of being on the plane, on top of the fact that I just had a cold, my ears were probably already inflamed. You know, and the earplugs, there wasn't any pressure going into my ears. I'm not really sure how they explained it, but basically had something to do with the fact that I had a cold and that I went on a plane right after. It messed up my ears. And then eventually it went away, but honestly, it's so crazy how you take some things for granted. Like after that, I was so scared to go to sleep. I was literally watching the Netflix series until like 4 in the morning, texting my friend being like, I'm so scared to go to sleep right now, because that feeling of waking up and your entire room being spinning and you can't really like look at anything. I would literally go to sleep with my finger next to my face so that when I woke up and if the room was spinning, I would just like be staring at my finger so that the room would stop spinning. Like, it's so crazy. And I couldn't drive for like a good 2 weeks because the doctor said I shouldn't, just in case it started happening while I was driving or something. Like, that was a really scary thought for me, even though thank God it never did. But there's people in my family that it has happened to them. And yeah, thank God it only happened while I was sleeping, even though that was still a very scary experience. But yeah, now I know they said it wasn't an ear infection, but it had something to do with my ears. So that was something that happened at the beginning of the year that really knocked me off my feet because I was not expecting that to happen. And I wasn't going to my workout class at the time because I was scared that I was gonna get dizzy while I was kickboxing, even though I'm not doing kickboxing anymore, which is something else that happened in the beginning of the year. I had problems with the owner of the place. I'm not gonna get all into it or anything, but basically getting scammed, which is a whole other story. So the beginning of this year, it was either like there were really good moments, like amazing moments, and then there were very scary, unfortunate moments that happened. I feel like that's kind of just life, but I thought I would just share those things with you guys just because I have a lot of newer subscribers that I've gotten recently, and I would like you guys to get to know me better so that it's more of like a friend thing than more of like I'm watching this girl and I don't really know anything about her. Besides that, there were a lot of amazing things that happened this year. I went to New York about a week ago. That experience was really amazing, even though it was around the time that the US was starting to get hit with the news about the coronavirus. So I was kind of scared since New York is the #1 place in the US right now with people that are contaminated with it. I went like a few days before all of this thing happened in the US, so people were being cautious, but it wasn't like anything crazy to the point that like I would have canceled my trip. But yeah, I went for a few different reasons, but I shot with these 2 photographers that I have been wanting to shoot with like for years now. So that's something this year that has been so exciting for me. Like literally I've been wanting to shoot with these people for years, like 2 of my favorite photographers ever. So I'm really excited to get those pictures back. If there's anything that I'm looking forward to while being in quarantine is to get those pictures back, because I'm so excited to be able to show you guys. Like, wow. It's been a really big focus of mine this year to get my book on point. I've made videos previously talking about like modeling and stuff like that, but if you're a newer subscriber, when you first get with an agency, it's their main priority to get your book looking the best of the best so that you can start booking more work and working with better clients that I think any model wants to work with. So yeah, my trip to New York was very exciting. There's a lot of other things, of course, that I'm looking forward to this year that have been postponed, but life is still going to continue after this all ends. But yeah, with that being said, I hope everybody's being safe and I hope everybody's staying home if possible. I've sadly been seeing a lot of people on Instagram posting things, going to clubs, going to the beach. I don't know if people are purposely doing this, not caring about the situation, or if people just are uninformed about how serious this is. Like I said earlier, my family consists of almost everybody's a doctor, and I'm constantly getting information from my family's group chat about how serious the situation is. Like, it's not something to joke around about, not to freak anybody out, but like, it's very serious. I think I saw statistics. Of course, everything that anybody's saying, you need to do your own research, but I'm saying this based off of the things that I've heard from doctors that I know, saying that about 60% of people are likely to get it, and that 4% of those people are gonna die. So that being said, I think that it's really important for you to stay home if possible. And you know, if you can't be home, if you have to go out for some reason, like to get groceries or to go to the pharmacy and get medicine, be very careful. But yeah, I think that people that are going out and, you know, partying and stuff like that, just it's unnecessary. You know, like, you can still do those things once all of this is over. Everybody that knows anything about what's going on knows that these next 2 weeks are the most important weeks, because if you don't know already, majority of the people are asymptomatic, which means that they don't have any symptoms, but they still have the virus. So a lot of these people are like, I'm gonna hang out with my friends, they're healthy, I'm healthy, but like, you will only know in 2 weeks once you start to get symptoms. So there's a lot of people that think that they're not sick and think that their friends aren't sick and are like, I'm gonna hang out with my friends, but your friends could be sick and you could be sick. You're only gonna know 2 weeks from now. So please be safe. Think about the people that have spent their life taking care of you, your parents, your grandparents, you know, like you should really be thinking about those people as well, on top of the fact that there are a lot of people with health problems that are really at risk in this situation. So think about those people as well. I hear a lot of people being like, but I'm young, you know, and I'm not gonna die from this. Even if I do get it, I'm probably not gonna get it that bad. That's like being like, okay, but if I cross the middle of the street and get hit by a car, I might not die. So it's like, you know, I might get hurt, but I might not die. I'm not gonna die. And it's like, just because you don't die doesn't mean that getting it isn't traumatizing. You know, it's like, for me, even when I get like a really bad stomach ache, I'm like, oh my god, please, like let this go away fast. Like, it's still traumatizing to get intubated or whatever it's called at the hospital. Like, even just to get the regular flu is traumatizing to go through. Like, why would you even want to go through that just because you're not gonna die? You know, like, just think about those things, guys. Like, I know that the majority of people are being safe, but I do see a lot of people still going out and hanging out with their friends. So please inform yourself. You don't know if you're sick or not, and your friends don't know if they're sick or not unless they've taken the test, which you're not allowed to take the test if you don't have any symptoms. So you're only gonna know in about 2 weeks if you or your friends are sick. So please do everybody a favor and just stay home. There's FaceTime, you can FaceTime your friends. You're gonna have the rest of your life to hang out with your friends and to go out at clubbing and stuff. So please do everybody a favor and yourself a favor, because you don't want to get this. Even if you're not gonna die, you don't want to get this, trust me. Yeah, but anyways, let me talk on a more positive note of what I've been doing to stay entertained. So right now I'm outside with Mason. Where is he? Oh, he's right here. So I've been trying to hang out outside with him a few times a day, just because, you know, he really likes tanning, so he can get some sun, so I can get some sun. I like to play tag with him, so I'll run around the pool with him. What else have I been doing? I've been watching a lot of Valeria Lipovetsky, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Her channel is such a feel-good channel that if you are watching the news, which you should, I think, at least once a day to get updated on the information that's going on, but I totally understand people that are getting overwhelmed and are getting really anxious from hearing about this whole thing. Her channel is a great channel to watch. It's such a feel-good channel. It's so funny. Her kids are the cutest, funniest little children ever. So I think that to try and look at things more positively, I think it's good to have to, you know, make a routine for yourself. I know that a lot of people are saying that, but like, it seriously is so helpful. Like for me, every single day I've been making a point to work out. I know I've been eating bad. I think most people have been kind of anxiously eating because there's not really much else to do at home. But I've been more working out just for my mental health instead of working out for work, which is typically the reason why I work out. I mean, obviously my mental health is improved by me working out for my work, but right now I'm not like overly working out like I normally do at my workout classes. I'm just, you know, doing a little bit of cardio, doing a little bit of weights here and there just to feel good. Of course, if there's days where it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, and I hope that other people aren't too hard on yourself. You know, if it doesn't happen, try again tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe because I am going to be posting one day yes, one day no. So yeah, stay tuned for all these quarantine vlogs. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everybody. Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment down below on suggestions for future videos you guys have. Also, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And of course, don't forget to follow my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That will all be down below. Bye everybody.